Well, hi everyone, welcome to Dusty Shelf. Hope I find you well. Well, today as you can see, Hot Wheels, but not Hot Wheels as we know it. So this is Mattel's latest release, basically using the Hot Wheels branding, but it is a competitor of Lego, or Legos if you're from overseas. And basically, last week I was doing all my travels around the UK. Just basically getting away for a few days and filming a little bit of content for the channel. Found myself down in Glastonbury, so I popped into Jadlam, Jadlam Models or Jadlam Toys, whichever, you know, takes your fancy. They've got their flagship store down there, and I popped in, filmed a video of everything I could find on the shelves, just basically a tour of their showroom. And this thing actually caught my eye. They got lots of Lego in there, the proper branded Lego, but also quite a few competitors. And as I was making my way down through the diecast section, I saw this on the shelf, and a little diecast car at the top here, and Mattel's answer or competition to Lego under the Hot Wheels brand. And you know, compared with Lego, quite reasonably priced, £44, $44.99 I paid for this. Now with Jadlam, you know, every time you spend, you get points to get some money off. So I did get a little bit of money off of this as well, using some of the points that I had. And yeah, I thought I'd build it on the channel, see what's in it, see what it's all about. Got the Moon Eyes on the side, if you know about Moon Eyes, the custom brand. Yeah, rather nice little Hot Wheels model at the top there. I don't know if that's a real Riders. We'll have a look at that in a moment. But you can see down here, building set construction, Mattel brick shop. On the back of the box, let me just turn it over without knocking the camera. And then on the back of the box, looks like you can either adjust the ride height or set the ride height. And yeah, again, you can see the Moon Eyes on the side, American Racing, Firestone, some yeah, branding on the side of it, 1/64 scale. 27.7, sorry, let me start again, 27.5 centimeters long, which is 10 inches, 10.8 inches, and 8 centimeters wide. So not an overly big car, but yeah, it was quite a nice model though. I'm quite looking forward to putting this together. And you know, I can't really go wrong when it comes to putting Lego bricks together. I do enjoy it. Haven't built many Lego kits recently. Did one on the channel a little while back, and it was quite well received. You know, it's not something that I would normally do, but with this being Hot Wheels, I thought, well, let's have a look at it and you know, see if it's any good. So just before I slide it out the box, you can see the wheels along the top here. You've got a choice of different wheels. We'll get the Hot Wheel out in a moment. Let's slide the box open. Which end did I open? Okay, what have we got inside? So, plenty. The packet of Lego, it's a very heavy box. So, let's tip it right out. Well, there's certainly quite a few bags in here. And again, I seem to be saying this on all the models I do recently. You know, I understand, particularly on Lego, why they do this. So the bags are numbered 1, 2, 3, right the way up, and I've got bag, what have I got, 13 there. So at least 13 bags, if not more. And they're numbered. This bag number 2. And these are to make the build easier, so you stop spending all your time searching for parts. But there has to be a better way of doing it than plastic bags. You know, I'm about to throw away at least 13 plastic bags here just to build this kit. And Tamiya are one of the worst for it. Honestly, the couple of Tamiya kits I've done recently. Actually, this is 1.5 Tamiya kits. That's the rubbish from one of the Tamiya kits. And I look at it and I think, well, there has to be a better way. I'm sure there is. Right, let me just move these to one side and let's have a quick look through the instructions. I mean, it feels like Lego, it looks like Lego, even the instructions are laid out like Lego. Got some nice stickers there. You see the Moon Eyes, Chevrolet and the numbers. And what does it say in here? 1962. Welcome to the 1960s. Discover the 62 Chevy pickup, iconic piece of history. Then 2008, Hot Wheels released the custom 62 Chevy pickup diecast car for the 2008 new model series. And then 2025, based on the Hot Wheels diecast car, the Brickified custom 62 Chevy is built for your showroom. So yeah, walking through the history of the original, the diecast model, and then the kit, and then the personal touches. As it shows, you can either have it, what do they call it, slammed to the floor, is that the right terminology, when it's lowered, or you can have a raised ride height. And yeah, this is the two models side by side. And then just here, the two gentlemen responsible for bringing this to production. So yeah, 92 Chevy pickup had a distinctive and timeless shape, which Hot Wheels designers have faithfully replicated. And then we're straight into the build. Now, I'm going to just slide out the rest of the box. There is a second section at the top here. And what do we have in here? We've got the Hot Wheels car, which isn't a Real Riders. Real Riders have the rubber wheels on, but it's still a really nice model there with the surfboard on the back. And that one is fully lowered, looking very, very smart. I like that indeed. I'm going to pop that up on my shelf there. Then we've got a set of wheels, very nicely moulded tread, and then two sets of custom or die-cast wheels to go on here. So depending on what takes your fancy, there's a set of die-cast rims there, and some chromed plastic rims there, and one final bit just on the side here is a little Hot Wheels tag to go onto the model, I guess, but we'll come to that later. I'll pop that up there so I don't lose it as well. Right, let's pop that wheel back in. Now, what I'm proposing to do with this kit is I'm just going to go ahead and build this, but I'm going to put the camera on double, maybe even triple speed, just otherwise you'll be sitting here for the next couple of hours watching me put a Lego kit together, which is no fun at all. If you want to skip the build, I'm going to put some sections in the video. Just skip ahead into the next chapter, and you can hear what my thoughts of, you know, my opinions and thoughts of the kit at the end of the build. But for now, I'm just going to crack on and build the model. Well, I don't want to compare it to Lego, but it's hard not to, especially on this first sort of feeling of what the kit's like. So when I look down at the bricks, they're not as well formed as Lego. I've got Mattel stamped on them, and you can see the little bits here where it's been removed off the moulding sprues. Some of the bricks, much the same as a normal Lego kits, are a little bit questionable. Doesn't look like this is potentially going to have any steering. I can't see any way that there's a mechanism to go through, but we'll find that out, you know, for the price. I mean, you wouldn't expect it to have, I suppose. The main thing to say is, as I'm building it, my hands feel very waxy. So there's obviously a lot of release agent on the tools to get the injection moulding out of the tools, because yeah, as I say, I've got this sort of wax feel to my fingers, which is yeah, different. Not particularly pleasant, but yeah, and I've got a couple of bits left over in there. I mean, I guess that's what you find with normal Lego kits, but yeah, there's a couple of bits in there. Hopefully I haven't missed anything, but maybe we'll find out as I carry on the build. So moving on to bags 3 and 4, and then the next section. Instructions so far have been absolutely a piece of cake. You know, find the pieces and put them on. It's yeah, much the same as a lot of the Lego kits these days. You know, very straightforward and easy to follow instructions. I've still managed to go wrong a couple of times, but that's just me. But yeah, they're quite straightforward. Right, let's carry on the build. That's 4 and 5 onto the build. Beginning to look quite sharp actually, quite impressed. Like the painting on here. I'm not so sure about the shaped bricks. I mean, back in my day with any of this sort of LEGOish type kit, when you put them together, there was a bit of imagination in, you know, if you had square corners, so be it. But yeah, with these shaped bricks, I mean, it's going to make a nice model, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit old school. Now, there are areas, such as on top of the wheel arch here, where I keep having to push the bricks down, so they're not fitting quite as well as Lego. Oh, there you go, it's clipped in now. I have to really push that down, and the same with this one. This one's lifted. So what it is along this edge here, you've got to sort of bend the brick in between the two, and yeah, there it goes. You just sort of clip it down. There we go. Okay, right, moving on then. So bag number 5. Well, that whole bag was just to make the bench seat. Doesn't that look good? I really like that. Yeah, it's gone together beautifully. I don't know if that'll come forward a little bit, will it? I don't know if that's the... Yeah, maybe it should come forward a little bit so that there's a little bit of adjustment in there. That's better. That's quite cool. I like that. Right, bags 6 and 7. Well, something's not right here, so I'm going to go back a few steps and try and work out where I've gone wrong. Well, it was absolutely fine. I was just misreading the instructions, which is really frustrating. But yeah, hopefully now we're back on track. So let's pop these bits back in. So we got one there. Make sure I get this around the right way. This one goes on there. We then have this going across there. That on there. And that on there. There we go. So yeah, it's just me. I just put these on the wrong side. I don't know why I did that. Easy mistake. This bit wrong. I've put the coloured bits on there, the painted parts there for this side. Let's just take those off. Find the other bits that I need. Looking very smart. Okay, we're moving on to 10 and 11. seem to have quite a few bits left over. It's a bit odd. Just checking I haven't missed anything there. Okay, 10, there's 10 and 11.
Now just a note here, it says this group of pieces was designed specifically for the Chevy pickup to replicate its unique trim shape. So these bits on the front here, yeah, specifically moulded for this kit. Right, moving on. Looks superb. Right, and then the hinges just clip together, I'm guessing. Another component here that's been designed specifically to capture the finer details for a more authentic build. Just found another little mistake. Just got these around the wrong way. No harm done. And there you go, it says you've completed your 62 Chevy pickup. Then goes on to show about how the wheels can be adjusted for ride heights and the opening features and various other bits on the model. Then talks about customization. So basically there's a 14th bag, and in here you can build a larger engine which will poke through the hood. I'm not actually going to fit the engine, but I will build it. I'm just going to put it in the back there so it stays together. And yeah, it's got some chrome parts on there, so it should look quite good. But as I say, you can switch the engine over. And then these are the original wheel caps, but it comes with these metal ones, so I'll switch those over, put the metal ones on the car. And then finally your sticker sheet, which I may or may not add. Probably won't do during this build, but not necessarily. I want it to look the same as the Hot Wheel car, which it does at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead, build this motor, and then we'll sit down and talk through the kit and wrap this video up. Right, well, let's sum up this kit. So it's kept me quiet for a couple of evenings, and yeah, I've quite enjoyed putting it together. Now, the equivalent Lego set, which is a similar sort of pickup, I mean, is 3 times the price, has twice as many parts in it, the Lego set, and I believe it has the steering. But as I say, 3 times the price, so £44. This one doesn't have the steering in here. Does have the lift up bonnet and the tailgate and the doors all open, so there's a little bit of functionality in there. In terms of the build, I can tell it wasn't Lego, just by the way some of the parts went together, a little bit hard to push together, and I've had to keep going around the model pushing things back together. Things like the roof, every time I look at it, it falls off because it's only held in with a couple of tiny little single point contact. And yeah, there's other things on here like the little bits of trim, like on the side here. You see they're all very, very loose, and just held on with one sort of brick interface. So you can tell that it's not Lego, but you know, it's gone together lovely. I've really enjoyed putting it together. Now, I did say during the build that I could feel a sort of oily grease on my hands, like a waxy feel. Now, with hindsight, I'm wondering if it was some residue in the tubs that I was using, because I do use these for building radio control cars, and you do get grease and oil in them, but I still can feel it on the parts, so I'm not totally sure. So I'll I'll reserve judgment on that. I mean, it wasn't really a problem anyway. It didn't make the parts slippery. It's just I could feel it on my fingertips, you know. The detail of the build, I mean, I love the painted parts on this, all separately painted. Nice metal wheels on here, and you got the option of the plastic ones there. And then the additional build parts, you know, not necessary, but an engine in there, so you can take out the centre of the hood here, replace the engine,
and modify the car should you wish. I actually want to keep mine the same as the Hot Wheels that came with the kit. Now, the Hot Wheel here, not particularly great model, but it is reflective of, as they refer to it, the Brickified version. And all in all, I mean, I'm not totally sure who it's aimed at, because if you're a Lego collector, you're not really going to be interested in this. For the younger market, it was a little bit fiddly in places. It's quite a complex model. I guess, you know, if you're a car collector or a Hot Wheels collector, this is great. Yeah, it can be nice to display. And like I say, I've really enjoyed putting it together. The instructions were very, very, very simple. I still managed to make many mistakes, as you've seen in the build. You know, I had to go back and put bricks on around the wrong way and put things in different places. But these were very straightforward. Literally every step, you know, 2 or 3 bricks per page. And yeah, it went together with no problem. So all in all, good value. As I say, £44 I paid for this, and yeah, nice little model, and it'll go on display. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please do give it a thumbs up, and why not check out the channel? Lots on there, and if you can subscribe, I'll be very grateful. And with that, we'll leave this one there, and I'll just say thanks ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.